Now, Miss Shirley is a person, a lot of people know her from social media now, but I remember Miss Shirley being on the news because of the work that she does on Skid Row. And this is way before TikTok got really big. So Miss Shirley has been doing this for years, helping the people of Skid Row. She is a regular woman who created a whole nonprofit because she go out there weekly, I think bi-weekly, to pass out food, she pass out potties, she pass out wigs to make the women feel a little glimpse of hope and beauty within themselves. She actually talks to the people. She knows people by name. Like, she does a lot of good work in Skid Row.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 200K. And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
We are outside, currently walking Ellis Street for the first time, and my first impression, this place there's parts of it that is smell like urine. I smelled urine and I saw dirty on the floor. That's what happens here. Homeless people everywhere. How does it smell? Do you like the smell?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Tell the truth. Let them know. Talk the truth.
This is actually very bad. Look at what we're seeing right now.
Apparently, California has the highest level of homelessness in the whole of the United States, with over 160,000 people experiencing homelessness. Even in front of my hotel, there were some people who were living in tents there. And I was like, is this summer camp? What's happening? But yeah, that's where they were living. And throughout the time I was there, you keep seeing the same people living in the same tents, and they have all their belongings inside that very small tent. And it wasn't a nice sight to see. How many places in Africa do you see that there's high level of homelessness?
Right.
There's very few.
Because I feel like in Africa, you can always like have a place to stay.
Yeah. But here, if you don't have money, nothing for you. If I don't have money today like this, I will sleep. I have to sleep on the street. Nobody's going to give me anything. So I think this is a cue for you guys to subscribe to the channel if you want me to travel across more countries in America. So you guys can watch my videos and you can stay tuned with all the content I'm going to make. I'm currently at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This place is very famous for having all the stars on the ground. And these are all the names of like so many popular celebrities that we watch on the internet. On getting there, I think I was kind of like, what's that word? I was disappointed. Right here is the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
See, this is a real image here that he's showing. I mean, you have people, construction workers, right there. You know what I'm saying? The environment is still moving. No one is really paying attention because it became a mad norm. And he's showing some real footage, real lifetime footage right now.
Yeah, it's just ironic that the place that he is in right now is a place where people get their names on a walk of fame for their success, yet people are right there sleeping because...
Yeah, and then he made a really
America.
Yeah, he made a really note in this video saying that if you don't have money, then chances of being homeless is high. Yeah, and that's basically what it is. If you have, you're good. If you don't, chances is you're gonna end like this gentleman here.
Yeah, for our working class, yeah, that's a reality.
Yep.
Where is a homeless person? Hollywood Walk of Fame has been a place that you see so many pictures of. It looks like this fancy place. When I got there were homeless people there. There were people begging for food. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely go check it out. But it didn't live up to the hype, basically. The West and America is just, it's always like promoted like this place where it's like this land filled with milk and honey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not milk, it's not milk. One of the reasons I believe is behind this is due to the high cost of rent. Like I said earlier, to rent an apartment here costs around $2,000. All the apartments are super expensive. Also, most of the payments are made monthly. So if you lose your job today, you have a lot of payments that are coming the next month that you have to make. When you can't make up that payment, then it becomes a big problem, and then you can't pay that money. And then you can be out on the streets.
We actually have enough housing for all of the homeless people in LA. But the main issue is that there are requirements once you get into that housing. For instance, violence, drug abuse, all of those things cannot be happening. So there is not actually the education and the institutional system to guide and teach these people and break the chains in their mind so they can even use the housing, let alone maintain it, let alone get on their own feet.
The interesting thing about Los Angeles is that it doesn't have as many subway stations as New York. So you either have to rent a car or you walk. And if you walk in, it's very far. Most of the blocks here are way bigger than the ones in New York. Guys, we came to this spot to rent a vehicle because one of the best ways to get around Los Angeles is with a vehicle. If not, you're going to be paying a whole shitload of money for Uber. To get a car for 6 days, like $380. Like, let's just say 400.
Already spent about $200 on Uber today already, so it's worth it.
This is the car.
Wait, hold up. In one day?
Well, you know, they
Wait a
Tayo and this crew be moving.
Okay.
Back to back to back to
okay.
back. Like, they don't stay still. You know what I'm saying? And you're in LA, so you got to get a vehicle.
Oh, child. That
So
was
that
the
Uber,
first thought.
$200? Somebody should have told them that.
Oh, no, baby. The first,
I'm not
the
about
first
to know.
trip. If I see the trip is we're going straight to Enterprise to get a car the first trip.
Yeah, see, now y'all didn't pay Uber and Enterprise about the same price.
Yeah.
She just went to Enterprise first. But
I'm thinking about our trip to LA. Yeah, it was stressful for us too. LA is stressful.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, they're going into Skid Row. Yeah.
We're going to drive into the most dangerous part of Los Angeles. And that was Sophie's idea.
He said that was
Well,
Sophie's
he ain't
idea.
seen nothing yet. He ain't seen nothing yet.
Before coming here, I'd seen so much footage online about Skid Row that people there are like zombies, and then people there just constantly use drugs. But I never believed it until I got down here. And trust me, I'm somebody who has been to multiple countries across the world. I've been in multiple risky situations, so I don't really get scared easily. But while I was here, I was really scared. It was really bad.
It's their town.
And just from the car, I could see so many people on the sidewalks. Some people using drugs. There were so many tents there, left and right. And there were people who were just like slouching over like they were zombies. And I'm like, wow. Skid Row is one of the most dangerous places in downtown LA to visit in America, because there's a high probability you might get mugged or you might get robbed. So I would advise you don't go to Skid Row. Every day, at least 5 people in Skid Row die. And during the pandemic, over 1,500 people died due to multiple reasons. So guys, that's Skid Row, man. It's very sad seeing people just wasting away. I've never seen anything like this before anywhere in the world. This can happen in Africa. It doesn't happen in Africa. We have homeless people, but it don't happen like this.
Whole towns.
My plan with this video is not
Oh, okay. Hold on.
to shit on LA. So let's get to the good parts. The parts you see on TV.
Hold on. This would have been a great opportunity for him to connect with Miss Shirley. Now, Miss Shirley is a person, a lot of people know her from social media now, but I remember Miss Shirley being on the news because of the work that she does on Skid Row. And this is way before TikTok got really big. So Miss Shirley has been doing this for years, helping the people of Skid Row. She is a regular woman who created a whole nonprofit because she go out there weekly, I think bi-weekly, to pass out food, she pass out potties, she pass pass out wigs to make the women feel a little glimpse of hope and beauty within themselves. She actually talks to the people. She knows people by name. Like, she does a lot of good work in Skid Row. That would have been a great opportunity for him to see that side of Skid Row, because it's not her duty to do that.
Nah, but she's been called to do it though. Right.
She's an average citizen. Our government needs to be doing. I hate calling out our government in these videos, but it is what it is.
Nah,
you know,
but that's facts, man. She even
yeah.
checks up on them every single day, just about make sure that if they can get themselves together and go get a job as well. I mean, she's really applying and talking to them and giving them a lot of knowledge, help,
and resources.
She's there for them. She's like the big sister.
Right, and it's like they have a block party every Saturday.
They'd be so happy to see her too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people think it's drugs that's keeping them down. But a lot of times it's drugs that actually got them there and left them down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't shake it because they're in a position to be down. They're going through it as they're going down. So
right. And it's not, you know, it's not just the people who's on drugs. There's some pregnant people who just fell on bad times there. There's some people who don't have families there, who may have moved to Los Angeles with a dream. Because Los Angeles is the place you go to for a dream. Evictions, it's a lot, you know. Yeah. It's a scary reality because it's not just in Los Angeles, it's everywhere. There's just a big population.
Think about the time when we did our turkey drive.
Oh, yeah. Every Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Every Thanksgiving, and I think we showed a glimpse of what we do ourselves. We have a heart for people who's facing homelessness. So we never show us actually with the homeless because we just feel that is insensitive. But if you have been knowing us for a while, you already know we ain't even got to talk about what we do. If you go on the channel, we for instance, this is the one last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna cut my little story short. But every Thanksgiving we cook more than enough than what we need. We're only 2 adults and 3 children in our home, but for Thanksgiving we cook way more than enough so that we can make box dinners to pass out to our homeless communities who are not by the centers and who's already getting food that way. So
right, and then that'd be packed
really
out.
What we do.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, it's deep.
After a long day exploring LA, I came to the farmer's market. So I'm gonna grab something to eat because I'm super freaking hungry.
Let's see what you go grab. Let's see what you get.
Good to push it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finally, I decided to get some Chinese. When it comes to like eating outside, it's one of the freshest and also cheapest foods to get if you're outside eating. The Chinese man was nice enough to give me a fortune cookie. So let's break it down, see what's inside. Woo. If you go fishing, your catch will be plentiful. We're looking for a parking space, and to just give you guys an idea of how expensive it is to do anything in America, the parking lot was charging us $50.
$50
to park a car.
50.
That much.
That's America for you.
Nah.
$50.
Everything in America is just designed to take your money. Guys, it's so interesting that all the days
No. Now hold on. How long was they planning on staying there?
Yeah, but you know, some things may do like 24 hours.
Right, we have a lot of those 24-hour parking spots where you can pay for a certain amount for 24 hours.
Babe, okay, now we have been a lot of places.
I remember our experience. Out in LA,
Did we ever pay full price?
Man, look, that boy said this how much. It was a little, what you call them little machinery things? You put it in, you get the tag, and you mark your car like that. We said, nah, I ain't doing that. We did it before, but
Baby, look, I'm going.
They got a little parking spot around the block. We're gonna take that little walk.
See what the free parking at.
Yeah,
and then read reviews if the car gonna be there when we come back. Because
bruh,
$50.
They be saying, lock your car. We are not responsible for missing items.
For real.
Bruh.
You gotta do some research. I'm not paying $50.
Nah, I wasn't paying. Nah.
To the beach, I took the day that has a high chance of a hurricane. As you can see here.
Oh, we came there. That's
You guys can see it.
Welcome to Santa Monica, Venice Beach, my hood.
Let's try out some of the food spots here. This is what the food tastes like.
Best food in LA, Mexican food, and this is good.
So I want to try out the taco. It's dope. so many cars here and so many people. I didn't expect that there would be this amount of people here. It's beautiful though. The weather is really nice. I'm getting on the West Coaster and I'm also trying the Pacific Wheel so I can get the view of the ocean.
How many times do you do this?
Strap.
Okay, strap. Personally, they don't allow us to carry our cameras inside, so we'll see what happens.
Like, I can fly out.
You have to, we're holding the stuff.
I don't know.
Guys, that was so dope, man. That was so interesting. Finally headed to the beach. Let's go jump into the water. Next up is Venice Beach. Venice Beach, Beverly Hills. This is where all the rich and famous people live. Just behind this hedge here. You can't see the houses, but because of their privacy. But the sign here, and it's so cool to be here to see it. Hopefully, maybe we'll get to enter one of the houses, Kim Kardashian's house. It's a place where there are like telescopes and a lot of like science experimental stuffs that you can check out. And it's at the top of a hill at 14,000 feet. Currently made it to the Hollywood sign, which is somewhere here. It's so interesting how a story is what sells. This sign was put up by a real estate company so many years ago, and they decided to just leave it here because a lot of people were like very mesmerized by it, and then it became like a tourist attraction. Something that was made for marketing became something that a lot of people spend how many thousands of dollars to just come and see and experience and take a picture with. And I think that's the power of storytelling. Also, this is one of the free activities you can do if you're ever coming to LA. You don't pay any money for it. We just drove here with an Uber. I actually just arrived here and suddenly I just saw that my face is on a picture. Somebody else came and gave me this picture. I think they took a picture of me while I was standing. So interesting. Hollywood! While I was here also, I wanted to connect more with the community. And one of the activities that we ended up doing was playing tennis.
Yo, man, we in LA. What we do, we came to play tennis every day. I don't care what your father said. Hey, fast.
Energy, the LA energy. I'm getting some points at least. And I'm playing with a pro. I'm playing with a pro, and this is my first time. What are you guys doing?
We're filming inspiration.
Yeah.
Those people who say they don't like LA, it's hard for me to really like understand you, because what will you like in this life? If you go through all the different parts of LA and you don't like anything, Koreatown, downtown, Beverly Hills, Malibu, that you can get in. There's mountains. We have big mountains. We have mountain range. This is California. We're our own country.
Bro, hey.
Wow.
California do think that they own country.
But how many times do you say that though? Like, if you really like every state in the United States is so different, bro.
Yes.
Like that, you can literally almost claim it as your own little country, like,
For real,
because it's
though.
that unique and different from the next state over.
Like you can go to the Midwest and think you somewhere else, child.
Nah, that's how it is. That's how it is.
Check out the whole ocean is just on this side. Beautiful. What's one thing you love the most about California and about LA that you live in? You've been living here for the past 8 years.
Because the weather don't change now. It doesn't change at all. You get in San Diego 75 degrees consistently. Here you'll get like 80 degrees in the summer. Northern California gets kind of switchy in Silicon Valley, but it's full of nature.
Yeah. Full of nature.
Full of nature. Love it.
So what are my final thoughts on LA? Even though I enjoyed myself while I was there, I still couldn't get past the high level of homelessness I saw on the streets. America always sells itself as one of the most advanced countries, if not the most advanced country in the world. I would have believed that they would have found a system to make sure that people don't fall into homelessness, that they won't have so many homeless people on the street. Because I don't think I've been anywhere in Africa where I've seen the high level of homelessness that I saw in America. And with the amount of rich people in America and in California, I would have assumed they would find a solution to this high level of homelessness. But I guess I was wrong. And I think this also just kind of like dispels the fact that America is perfect. I think nowhere is perfect. Everywhere has their bad sides and their good sides, the same way Africa has its bad sides and its good side. Everybody, every country has problems. I think the only place you won't see problems or you won't see the bad side is heaven. LA is amazing though. I loved experiencing the vibe, the culture, the people, and I can't wait to come back.
Then why does everybody want to come here?
Because it's a city of dreams, man. You can come here, drive down here, live in your car, become a waiter, and someone would be like, you should model, come to my movie and model my movie, and you made it out there.
Woo!
So there's a lot of opportunities, literally.
Land of opportunities.
Yeah.
Land of opportunities.
LA is a very powerful place. The land, there's power in the land, right? To live here is not really a joke. It's a formative process. It's an evolution. And if you're meant to be here, it literally sharpens you up into a diamond, and I love it.
I had plenty of fun while I was here and I got to experience the west coast of America. And I appreciate all of you guys for following me along on this journey. That's all I have to share with you guys today. Hope you learned.
Alright, make sure you guys check his channel out. Hey, listen, if you haven't ever been to LA, you definitely would want to go check it out. And again, like you said, there's homelessness, there's problems, there's things that we are dealing with around the world. So that's just the facts of it.
Yes, in no way is the U.S. a perfect place.
Nah, negative.
But being an American, you do have a sense of pride for your home country. You have to. You know, I mean, I don't really want to say you have to, but I mean, although we're very vocal on the issues that we have in this country, but we do love our country. We do have a sense of love for our country.
I mean, you're right, though. You kind of would want to have that because you can, correct situations that you don't have a love for.
Right. Right. So a lot of times, people be like, y'all should move. Y'all should, get out of the rat race and things like that. And we're like, will it ever change if we do? What if we were to change we wanted to see?
And oftentimes, that's how it is. You look around and nothing's happening because it's in you to do.
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Our experience.
There's a lot that I want to say, but
I feel you. But
I don't think it's
overall, our experience in California was dope.
Yes. Yes, and
I'll definitely go back. We'll definitely go back, 100%.
Yeah, definitely, we will. I did want to say, it was nice to see America. I have watched his New York series on my own, not on the channel, and it's just amazing to see our country and through eyes, through the lens of an African. Yeah. Especially since we react to some of his content, so it's interesting to see that. And hopefully, some people who are bigger than us could see it and continue creating change that we want to see, because we have talked about, I think we've been talking about that even when we were reacting to music.
Yeah, we always did say be the change you want to see.
No, I was talking about Skid Row.
Oh.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Nah, it really is though. Yes. But again, like we had mentioned earlier, the issues are just as simple as the day-to-day routine that you see. Trying to make sure your bills are paid, trying to make sure you have your car. People are sleeping in their cars on the edge of being homeless. Like, we have a lot of different brackets of going through to not be at your last leg where you're on the corner sleeping and no one is there to support that or help you get out of that situation. Like,
right. And we are not those people who sit high and look low. No, we're going to get down there low with you and see what's going on so we can create change. Yeah. I feel like people lose their sense of humanity, especially when it's dealing with our homeless community. Instead of providing them with the help, like really help, there's some homeless people who are going through mental issues where they need a helping hand. Like, they need somebody to hold their hand to make change in their lives, and instead of, just kicking them out, throwing all these stuff around,
judging them.
Yeah, judging them, putting up the little spikes so that they don't sleep there. That's not creating change. I remember a while ago seeing a news special of the homeless community living in the woods, and it was like near our house in Louisiana, like things like that. It's heartbreaking. But this was a good video. Love that he shed light on both sides.
Yeah, two sides of a coin, man. He had some good takeaways too.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.